Welcome friends, welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss 100 MCQ questions, 100 MCQ important 100 MCQs from Mughal Empire, Mughal dynasty, which very important for different competitive exams. Let's start. So our first question is, Babur was born in the year. Option given A 1483, 1583, 1693 and 1783. So Babur, Jahiruddin Muhammad Babur was born in 1483 in 15 on 14th in 1483 on 14th of February. Okay. So the correct answer will be the first option, option number A, 1483. Okay. Then we move into our second question. Babur came to India originally from. We all know that Babur came to India originally from. He was a resident of Fargana Valley, which currently situated in the modern Uzbekistan. So the correct answer will be option number B, Fargana. Okay. Next we move to our third question. Babur 1526 to 1530 AD was the ruler of which dynasty? So it is a very simple question. We all know that Babur was the founder of Mughal Empire in India. So the correct answer will be A, Mughal. Okay. Next we move to our fourth question. That is, Babur was succeeded to Mughal throne by the option given: A, Sher Shah, B, Akbar, C, Humayun and D, Bahadur Shah. And the correct answer will be option number C, that is Humayun. Babur was succeeded by his son Humayun. Okay. So next we move to our fifth question. The answer, the question is, Mughal leader Babur originally invaded northern India, and the reason behind it, the options given: A, to create a Shiite Muslim state; B, because he was unable to achieve his ambitious goal in Central Asia; C, to control the trade routes into Southeast Asia; and D, to defeat the long-standing enemy of the Sultan of Delhi. So here the correct answer will be option number B, because he was unable to achieve his ambitious goal in Central Asia. As Babur was originally a ruler of Central Asia, Uzbekistan, the Fargana Valley. But as per his dream, he was unable to achieve his ambitious goals in Central Asia. So he invaded the northern India. Okay. Next we move to our sixth question. That is, Akbar was enthroned in a garden. Now Akbar was enthroned in a garden at Akbar was enthroned by Bairam Khan, and the garden where he enthroned were nearby. Option given: A, Kalanaur, B, Ajmer, C, Gaur, D, Kabul. And the correct answer will be that was close to Kalanaur. Okay, option number A. Okay. Next we move to our seventh question. The only Hindu courtier of Akbar who accepted Din-i-Ilahi. Din-i-Ilahi is a religious idea that was propounded by Akbar, and the only Hindu courtier who adopted Din-i-Ilahi was Raja Birbal. Here option number B will be the correct answer. B. Okay. Next we move to our eighth question. Ramayana was translated into Persian at Akbar's court by whom? And Ramayana, A, option given: A, Faiji, B, Abul Fazl, C, Badauni and D, Haji Ibrahim Sirhindi. And the correct answer will be Badauni. C, Badauni. Ramayana was translated by Maula Abdul Qadir Badauni into Persian. Okay. Next we move to our ninth question. Of the so-called 9 gems of court of Akbar, the one who was a reputed poet of Hindi. So reputed poet of Hindi was option given: Abul Fazl, Faiji, C, Abdur Rahim Khani Khanan and D, Birbal. And here the correct answer will be Abdur Rahim Khani Khanan. And some more information about Abdul Rahim Khani Khanan is that he also known as Baba Rahim and was a poet, Hindi poet, who lived during the rule of Mughal Emperor Akbar. He was one of the 9 important ministers of Navaratna court. Okay. Next we move to our 10th question. That was, which was the second capital of Akbar? The second capital, the option given: Delhi, Agra, Fatehpur Sikri and Patna. And the correct answer will be Fatehpur Sikri, option number C. As Akbar's victory over Rajputana of Chittor and Ranthambore, Akbar shifted his capital from Agra to a new city which named Fatehpur Sikri. That means the city of victory. Okay, the option C will be the correct answer. Next we move to our 11th question, that is where the French established their first factory. And the option given: A. Surat, B. Mausulipatam, C. Pulicat, and D. Cochin. And the answer will be the option A. Surat. Okay, so in France, Colbert founded French East India Company in 1664. The initial attempt of the French company to found a successful colony on Madagascar got failed, and in 1667 under Francis Caron, the French East India Company established its first factory at Surat in India, and the second was established in Mausulipatam. Okay, next we move to our 12th question. 12th question. Next question is, what do you mean by Mughal Jaigir? So the option given: providing rent-free land, B. Jomindar's property, C. giving officers at a right to revenue, D. giving cash salary to Mansabdar. And the correct answer will be option C, giving officer a right to revenue. Giving officer a right to revenue. So by Mansabdari, Mughal Jaigir, the Mansabdar has given the right to collect the revenue. The option number C will be the correct answer. Jagirdari system was the system of giving an official right to collect revenue from a particular area called Jaigir. Okay. Next we move to our next question. Question number 13. During Mughal rule, the police duties in the district were entrusted to the officials known as, option given: A. Fauzdar, B. Mansabdar, C. Kotwal, D. Amin. And the correct answer will be option number A, Fauzdar. During the Mughal rule, the police duties in the districts were entrusted to the officials known as Fauzdar. Okay. Next question, question number 14. Question number 14. In the Mughal administration, military recruitment had been looked after by the, option given: A. Kotwal, B. Bakshi, C. Wazir, and D. Diwan. And the correct answer will be option number B, Bakshi. In the Mughal administration, military recruitment had been looked after by the Bakshi. Next we move to our next question. During whose reign did William Hawkins visit the Mughal court to secure a right to trade in Mughal ports? Option given: A. Aurangzeb, B. Shahjahan, C. Akbar, and D. Jahangir. And the correct answer will be D. Jahangir. During Jahangir's reign did William Hawkins visited the Mughal court to secure a right to trade in Mughal ports. Okay. Next we move to our next question, question number 16. Which of the following Mughal emperor is credited with compositions of Hindi songs? Option given: A. Babur, B. Akbar, C. Jahangir, and D. Shahjahan. And the correct answer will be C. Jahangir. Mughal Emperor Jahangir had a keen interest in music. He also composed few Hindi songs. Jahangir, the Mughal Emperor, is credited with the composition of many Hindi songs. Okay. Next we move to our next question, that is 17th. Sawai Raja Jai Singh was the ruler of. Option given: A. Amber, B. Ajmer, C. Satara, and D. Kanauj. And the correct answer will be option A, Amber. Sawai Raja Jai Singh was the ruler of Amber. Maharaja Sawai Raja Jai Singh, who reigned from November 1688, was the Hindu Rajput ruler of the kingdom of Amber, which later came to know as Jaipur. He was born at Amber, the capital of the Kutch. He became ruler of Amber at the age of 11 after his father Maharaja Bishan Singh died on 31st of December 1699. Next we move to our next question, question number 18. The Mughal architecture attained unrivaled magnificence during the reign of. Option given: A. Babur, B. Akbar, C. Jahangir, D. Shahjahan. And the correct answer will be D. Shahjahan. Mughal architecture reached its zenith during the reign of Shahjahan, who constructed the Taj Mahal, the Jama Masjid, the Red Fort, and the Shalimar Gardens in Lahore. So, Shahjahan, who constructed Taj Mahal, Jama Masjid, the Red Fort, and Shalimar Gardens, the famous architectures in Mughal period. Next we move to our next question. Who got the Gita translated into Persian? Option given: A. Shahjahan, B. Akbar, C. Murad, and D. Dara Shikoh. And the correct answer will be D. Dara Shikoh. the son of Aurangzeb. Sawal Jawab Dis Dara Shikho. He translated Gita into Persian language. Okay, next we move to our next question. Question number 20. The Mughal school of painting was interested in portraying, option given: A, Mughal court; B, domestic subjects; C, scenes from the Indian classics; and D, the scenes of their motherland. And the correct answer will be option number A. Mughal paintings remained confined to the Mughal court and did not reach the people. So, the maximum of the Mughal school of paintings was concentrated around the Mughal courts. Okay. Next question, question number 21. Aurangzeb sent Mukarraf Khan against A. Shahaji Bhosle, B. Shivaji, C. Sambhaji, and D. Shahu. And the correct answer will be option number C, Sambhaji. Mukarraf Khan with his large army attacked Sambhaji Maharaj with an army of near about 4,000, and while the Maharaja only have 400 Maratha soldiers. Also, they fought very ferociously that Mukarraf Khan was taken by surprise. Sambhaji Maharaja along with Kavi Kalash was captured and taken as prisoner to Aurangzeb, who killed Maharaja Sambhaji with utmost brutality. Okay, next we move to our next question, question number 22. Babar summoned the pupils of famous architect Sinan from, option given: A, Constantinople; B, Kabul; C, Syria; and D, Egypt. Please comment with your guess that which will be the correct answer in the comment section. So the correct answer will be option number A, Constantinople. Babar found leisure to summon from Constantinople pupils of the famous Albanian architect Sinan, who had designed many important buildings in the Ottoman Empire, and set them to work on mosque and other architectural monuments commemorating his conquest of Hindustan. Next we move to our next question, question number 23. Jizya was abolished by the Mughal ruler. Option given: A, Babar; B, Humayun; C, Akbar; D, Aurangzeb. And the correct answer will be C, Akbar. Jizya was abolished by the third Mughal emperor Akbar in 1564. It was finally abolished in 1579. Okay, next we move to our next question. Question number 24. Which of the following is not true about First Anglo-Mysore War? Option given: A, First Anglo-Mysore War fought in AD 1767 to 1769. Hyder Ali defeated the English in the First Anglo-Mysore War. Treaty of Madras was the result of First Anglo-Mysore War. And D, all of the above are incorrect. So the correct answer will be answer option D. All of the above are incorrect. So all of the above are incorrect is not a true statement about First Anglo-Mysore War. So that means all above A, B, C, option 3 options statement was correct about the First Anglo-Mysore War, and that is the First Anglo-Mysore War last from 1766 to 1769 was a conflict in India between the Sultanate of Mysore and the East India Company. The war was instigated in part by the Asaf Jha II, the Nizam of Hyderabad, who sought to divert the company's resources from attempts to gain control of northern Circus. Okay, and that was happened in the period of later Mughals. Okay, next we move to our next question. The dead body of Babar, by his own choice, lies buried in, option given: A, Agra; B, Fargana; C, Samarkand; and D, Kabul. And the correct answer will be option D, Kabul. Mughal Emperor Babar died in 1530. He was first buried in Arambagh, Agra. Later, his remains were moved to Baghi Babar Gardebs in Kabul. Okay, so option D will be the correct answer. Please make comment with your guessed answer. Next, question number 26. Under the Mughals was administered as a department of the household. Option given: A, infantry; B, cavalry; C, artillery; D, navy. And please make guesses and comment with correct answers in the comment section. What will be the answer of this question? Under the Mughals dash was administered as a department of the households. Hope you all commented in the comment box. The correct answer will be C, option number C, artillery. Under the Mughals, artillery was administered as a department of the household. Explanation: under the Mughals, artillery was administered as a department of the households. Okay. Question number 27. Which Mughal emperor transferred the Mughal capital from Agra to Delhi? The options given: A. Jahangir, B. Aurangzeb, C. Shah Jahan, and D. Bahadur Shah. And the correct answer will be option number C, Shah Jahan. Who transferred Mughal capital from Agra to Delhi first? And the first Mughal emperor to crown Agra as the capital of Mughal Empire was Akbar in the year 1526. So Akbar shifted his capital from Delhi to Agra, and later the capital of Mughal Empire were then shifted from Agra to Delhi again by Shah Jahan in the year 1638. Okay, next we move to our next question. Question number 28. Name the Rajput general who bravely fought the Battle of Khanwa before losing to Babur. So we all know that the Battle of Khanwa was fought between the Babur, and who was the opponent? Who was the opponent? Brave Rajput general. And the name, please make comment with your guesses. Options given: option A, Rana Man Singh, B, Raja Jai Singh, C, Rana Sangh, and D, Rana Pratap. And the brave Rajput general was Rana Sangh. Option number C will be the correct answer. The Battle of Khanwa was fought near the village of Khanwa in Bharatpur district of Rajasthan on March 16th, 1527. It was fought between the invading forces of the first Mughal Emperor Babur and the Rajput forces led by Rana Sangh of Mewar after the Battle of Panipat. The first Battle of Panipat was occurred in 1526, and that Battle of Khanwa occurred just after Battle of Panipat, and that battle also won by Babur by defeating Rana Sangh. Okay, next we move to our next question, question number 29. In which year did Babur invaded India? Option given: A 1530, B 1520, C 1526, and D 1550. So make guesses and comment your answer in comment box. We all know that Babur fought the first battle of Panipat with last Sultanate ruler Ibrahim Lodi in 1526. And so the option number C will be the correct answer. Babur defeated Ibrahim Lodi at the first battle of Panipat in 1526 AD and founded the Mughal Empire. So option number C will be the correct answer. Next we move to our next question, question number 30. The Battle of Panipat, Babur faced the armies of, we just discussed. The option given: A Jaichand, B Bhemu, C Daulat Khan, and D Ibrahim Lodi. We just discussed. The correct answer will be option D, Ibrahim Lodi. Babur defeated Ibrahim Lodi in the first battle of Panipat in 1526 AD. This marked the end of the Delhi Sultanate and the beginning of the Mughal Empire in India. This was one of the earliest battles involving gunpowder, firearms, and field artillery. Okay. Next we move to our next question, question number 31. The battle between Babur and Rana Sangh was fought at, option given: one second. Option given: A Panipat, B Chunar, C Khanwa, and D Jaunpur. So the battle between Babur and Rana Sangh was the Battle of Khanwa, and that was fought in the village of Khanwa in Bharatpur district of Rajasthan on March 16th, 1527. It was fought between the invading forces of first Mughal Emperor Babur and Rajput forces led by Rana Sangh of Mewar. So just after the battle of Panipat. So the correct answer will be C, Khanwa. Question number 32. Assertion given: Babur won the first battle of Panipat, and reason given: Babur was the first to introduce the use of cannons in India. Now the options given: A, both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. B, both A and R are true, but R is not a correct explanation of A. C, A is true but R is false, and D, A is false but R is true. And answer will be the option A, both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Yes, Babur won the first battle of Panipat because Babur introduced the massed artillery tactics to Indian warfare first. Under the guidance of Ottoman gun master Ustad Ali Quil, Babur deployed cannons behind a screening row of carts, and that made Babur winner in the first battle of Panipat. So option A will be the correct answer. Next we move to our next question, question number 33. Babur's autobiography called Tuju Ki Babari Babarnama or Babannama, which is reckoned among the most enthralling and romantic works in the literature of all times, is written in options given: A. Arabic, B. Persian, C. Turkey, and D. Urdu. And the correct answer will be, make guesses and make your comment. The correct answer that was written in Arabic or Persian or Turkey or Urdu. And the correct answer will be option C, Turkey. Okay. So Babar's autobiography called Tuju Ki Babari or Babannama, which reckoned among the most enthralling and romantic works in the literature of all times, is written in Turkey. Okay. So next question number 34. Babar was originally the ruler of Kabul. Was originally ruler of A. Kabul, B. Persia, C. Fargana, and D. Kandahar. And the correct answer will be, we know that option number C will be the correct answer, Fargana. Next we move to our next question. Where did Babar die? Option given: A. Agra, B. Kabul, C. Lahore, and D. Delhi. Babar die, the option A will be the correct answer. Babar die in Agra. Okay. Next question number 36. When Chittor was captured by Akbar in 1558, the Rana of Mewar was option A. Rana Uday Singh, B. Rana Pratap, C. Rana Kumbha, and D. Rana Amar Singh. And the correct answer will be option A. Rana Uday Singh. When Chittor was captured by Akbar, the Rana of Mewar was Rana Uday Singh. So Rana Uday Singh will be the correct answer. Next, when Babar invaded India in 1525, Humayun was the governor of A. Kabul, B. Fargana, C. Badakhshan, and D. Herat. That time, Humayun was the governor of Badakhshan. Okay, option number C will be the correct answer. Babar set out on his final invasion of India in November 1525. His eldest son Humayun brought a contingent from Badakhshan and Khaja Kalan. Trustiest of generals led the troops of Ghazni. Okay. Next we move to our next question, 39. Humayun was the ruler of which dynasty? Ruler of which dynasty? Option given: A. Nanda, B. Mughal, C. Maurya, and D. Harshanka. We all know that Nasiruddin Muhammad, who known as Humayun, was the second emperor of Mughal dynasty, who ruled over the territory in what is now Afghanistan, Pakistan, northern India, and Bangladesh from 1530 to 1540, and again from 1555 to 1556. So correct answer will be B, Mughal. Question number 40. Defeated Humayun in the Battle of Kannauj 1540, also constructed the Purana Killa of New Delhi. Defeated Humayun in the Battle of Kannauj 1540, also constructed the Purana Killa of New Delhi. A. Adil Shah, B. Malik Kafur, C. Bin Qasim, and D. Sher Shah Suri. And the correct answer will be D. Sher Shah Suri. Humayun defeated by Sher Shah Suri in the Battle of Kannauj in 1540. Sher Shah Suri or Sher Khan also defeated Humayun in 1539 in the Battle of Chausa. Okay, and forced him. And after the defeat of Battle of Kannauj, Sher Shah forced him to out of the India. And this Sher Shah also constructed the Purana Killa of New Delhi. Okay, next we move to our next question. Question number 41. Humayun was born in the year. So the correct answer will be option number A, 1508. Humayun was born in 1508 AD. Okay. Next we move to our next question. Question number 42. Humayun died in the year. Option number C, 1556. Next we move to our next question. Question number 43. Humayun Nama was written by option A, Humayun, B. Akbar, C. Abul Fazl, and D. Gulbadan Begum. And here the correct answer will be option D, Gulbadan Begum. The history Humayun Nama was a autobiography of Humayun which was written by Gulbadan Begum, Humayun's sister. Gulbadan Begum was a daughter of Jahiruddin Muhammad Babar. She wrote Humayun Nama at the behest of her nephew and at the Emperor of India, Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar. Next, we move to our next question. When Humayun was in exile, Kohinoor diamond was with. Option given: A. The Raja Bikramjit, B. Shah Thomas of Persia, C. Sultan of Bijapur, D. Sher Shah. Make guesses and comment your answer in comment boxes. And the correct answer will be option number B, Shah Thomas of Persia. So when Humayun was in exile, Kohinoor diamond was with Shah Thomas of Persia. Then question number 45. Who defeated Humayun in the Battle of Chausha? So, in the Battle of Chausha, Humayun was defeated by option number D, Sher Shah Suri. It was discussed in earlier. Okay. Next, we move to our next question. Question number 46. Akbar's nurse in chief was. Akbar's nurse in chief was. Option given: A. Mumtaz, B. Hamida Begum, C. Jahanara, and D. Maham Anaga. And the correct answer will be option number D, Maham Anaga. Maham Anaga was Akbar's chief nurse prior to his enthronement at age 13 as Mughal emperor in 1556. So the correct answer will be D, Maham Anaga. Next, we move to our next question, question number 47. The main outlet for foreign trade during Akbar's reign, Akbar's reign was the port of, option given: A. Karachi, B. Calcutta, C. Surat, and D. Bombay. And the correct answer will be option C, Surat. And for which French East India Company and also the British East India Company also came there to establish factory at first in Surat. Only for this reason, because during the reign of Akbar, they were at the most powerful at sea. Trade at Surat, the main port of Mughal India, Gujarat, that emerged as the leading outlet at a given time. At that given time. Okay. Next we move to our next question, 48. Akbar's teacher was A. Abul Fazl, B. Bairam Khan, C. Abdul Latif, and D. Kabir. And the correct answer will be option C, Abdul Latif. Akbar was very tolerant in his religious views. In his childhood, he was impressed by the liberal religious ideas of his teacher, Abdul Latif. So option C will be the correct answer. Question number 49. The original name of Tanshen, the greatest musician of the court of Akbar, was. Options given: A. Makaranda Pandey, B. Ramtanu Pandey, C. Haridas, and D. Lal Kalwant. And the correct answer will be option B, Ramtanu Pandey. Ramtanu Pandey, or Tanshen, later came as known as Tanshen, popularly known as Tanshen, was a prominent figure of North Indian Hindustani classical music. Born in a Hindu family, he learned and perfected his art in the northwest region of modern Madhya Pradesh. Next, we move to our next question, question number 50. Akbar was the ruler of which dynasty? As we all know that Akbar was the third emperor of Mughal Empire in India. So undoubtedly Akbar was the ruler of Mughal dynasty. So option number C will be the correct answer. Next, we move to our next question, question number 51. Of the following, with whom Akbar did not come into contact? Option given: A. Jains, B. Parsis, C. Buddhist, and D. Christians. And option C will be the correct answer. Akbar did not come into contact with any Buddhist. Next, question number 52. In the year of 1582, Akbar took the momentous step of, options given: A. banning Shati, B. removing Jazia, C. forming an army of jackals, and D. propounding a new religion, Din-i-Ilahi. So what he did in the year 1582? Make guesses and comment in comment box. The correct answer will be option D, propounding a new religion, Din-i-Ilahi. Din-i-Ilahi was a religious view, which propounded by Akbar in 1582. Din-i-Ilahi was a syncretic religion propounded by the Mughal Emperor Akbar, intending to merge some of the elements of the religions of his empire and thereby reconcile the differences that divided his subjects. Okay, so option D will be the correct answer. Next, we move to our next question, 53. Hemu, whom Akbar defeated in the second battle of Panipat 1556, was? Options given: Minister of A, Minister of Sikandar Shah Suri; option B, Minister of Muhammad Adil Shah; C, ruler of Rewari; and D, Prime Minister of Rana Uday Singh of Mewar. And the correct answer will be option B, Minister of Muhammad Adil Shah. He was the minister of Muhammad Adil Shah. The second battle of Panipat was fought in November 5, 1556 between the forces of Hemu, the Hindu general and chief minister of Adil Shah Suri, and the army of Mughal Emperor Akbar, which led by Bairam Khan. Next, we move to our next question, question number 54. Mansabdari system was founded by Akbar. The Mansabdars were: options given: A, military commanders; B, provincial governors; C, high civil and military officers; D, all of the above. And the correct answer will be option D, all of the above. A Mansabdar, he himself a military commander, a provincial governor, and also a high civil and military officers. Okay, next we move to our next question, question number 55. Akbar had constructed several forts which did not include the one of, option given: A, Lahore; B, Agra; C, Allahabad; and D, Red Fort. So while Akbar had constructed several forts, but in the given option, which was not founded by him, and here the option D, Red Fort, will be the correct answer. The Red Fort is commonly known as Lal Kella because it is made of red sandstones, and it was built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, not by Akbar, in Old Delhi in the year 1639 to 1648. But except Red Fort, all of the above constructions was built by Akbar. Next, we move to our next question, question number 56. Who constructed Humayun Tomb in Delhi? Humayun's tomb was constructed by the options given: A, Babar; B, Akbar; C, Haji Begum; and D, Humayun. And the correct answer will be option C, Haji Begum. The tomb of Humayun was built by the orders of Humayun's first wife and chief consort, Empress Bega Begum, who also known as Haji Begum. This construction was begun in 1565, 9 years after his death, and completed in 1572 AD at a cost of 1.5 million rupees at that time. Okay, so who constructed Humayun's tomb in Delhi? It was constructed by Humayun's first wife, Haji Begum. Next, we move to our next question. Humayun had to run away from India after he was defeated in the battle of, option given: A, Panipat; B, Ghaghara; C, Khanwa; and D, Kanauj. So the correct answer will be option D, Kanauj. Humayun was defeated in the battle of Kanauj by Sher Shah Suri in 1540. After this battle, Sher Shah Suri forced him out of India. So option D will be the correct answer. Next, we move to our next question. Question number 58. Akbar's gold mohor bore the figures of Sita and Ram. Akbar's gold mohor bore the image of Prophet Muhammad. Which of the above statement is correct related to the Akbar's reign? Only one, only two, only one and two, and neither one or two. And the correct answer will be option A, only one. The Ram Sia coin issued by Mughal Emperor Akbar in 1645. It has the image of Ram and Sita on one side with the word Ram and Sia written above in Devanagari script. Ram is shown holding a bow and arrow while Sita has lotus in both her hands. Okay, so the correct answer will be only one. 59. Whom did Akbar defeat in the second battle of Panipat in 1556? So, Akbar defeated in second battle of Panipat Hemu Vikramaditya. Okay. And the answer, option C, will be the correct answer. The Hemchandra Vikramaditya, the king at Delhi, and he was the minister of Adil Shah. Okay. So Hemu Vikramaditya will be the correct answer. Next, we move to our next question. Question number 60. Akbar suppressed the rebellion of Abdullah Khan, the governor of. Options given: A. Mewar, B. Malwa, C. Merat, and D. Mankat. And the correct answer will be option B. Malwa. Akbar appointed Abdullah Khan as the governor of Malwa with his headquarters at Mandu. Akbar suppressed the rebellion of Abdullah Khan, the governor of Malwa. Okay, the correct answer will be B. Malwa. Next, we move to our next question. Question number 61. To whom did Akbar give the title Mian? Options are A. Raja Tadarmal, B. Mansingh Pratham, C. Birbal, Mansingh first, C. Birbal, and D. Tansen. And the correct answer will be option D. Tansen. Akbar considered Tansen as a Navaratna and gave him the title Mian as an honorary title, meaning learned man. Tansen was a composer, musician, and vocalist to whom a large number of compositions have been attributed in northern regions of the Indian subcontinent. Okay, so Mian title was given by Akbar to Tansen. Option D will be the correct answer. 62. The Mansabdari system introduced by Akbar was borrowed from the system prevalent in the system Mansabdari, which introduced by Akbar, was borrowed from the system Mongolia. Option B will be the correct answer. Mansabdar implies the generic term of the military kind grading of all royal functionaries of the Mughal Empire. The Mansabdari system introduced by Akbar was borrowed from the system followed by Mongolia. Okay, so option B will be the correct answer. Then 63, question number 63. The designation Amil during Akbar's reign denoted a. Options given: A. Polishman, B. Retail trader, C. Postman, D. Revenue official. So designation Amil during Akbar's reign denoted a. The correct answer will be option D. The designation Amil during Akbar's reign denoted a revenue official who collects the revenue, Amil. Okay. So next we move to our next question. Question number 64. Akbar married a bride from. Options given: A. Bikaner, B. Jaisalmer, C. Jaipur, and D. Udaipur. And the correct answer will be D. Udaipur. Akbar married a bride from Udaipur. 65. During Akbar's reign, the Mahabharata was translated into Persia and is known as. Options given: Iqbal Nama, B. Rajam Nama, C. Akbar Nama, and D. Sakinat ul Aulia. And the correct answer will be B. Rajam Nama. The Rajam Nama is the Persian translation of the Mahabharata. Preface of this book was written by the Akbar's court poet Abul Fazl. Okay, so Rajam Nama, option B will be the correct answer. Next, question number 66. Akbar founded the Din-i-Ilahi primarily to. Options given: A. Establish a national religion which would be acceptable to the Muslim and the Hindus, B. Ensure racial and communal harmony, C. Founded religious institutions, and D. Put an end to differences between Hindu and Muslims. So the correct answer will be option A. Establish a national religion which would be acceptable to Muslims and the Hindus. Okay, so option A will be the correct answer. 67. Akbar's son and successor Selim, on becoming the emperor, assumed the title name of A. Jahangir, B. Jahangir Alam Pana, C. Jahangir Alamgir, and D. Nuruddin Muhammad Jahangir. So here option D will be the correct answer. Akbar's son and successor Selim, on becoming the emperor, assumed the name of Nuruddin Muhammad Jahangir. Option D will be the correct answer. Next, question number 68. Akbar defeated Durgavati and captured. Options given: A. Bijapur, B. Jhansi, C. Golconda, C. Gondwana, and D. Surat. And option C, Gondwana, will be the correct answer. In 1562 AD, Akbar defeated Baj Bahadur and brought the region of Malwa under Mughal dominion. Simultaneously, Asaf Khan, a Mughal general, conquered Rewa, which lay north of Rani kingdom. Thus, Garhwa Mandala now touched the boundaries of both Rewa and Malwa, which were under the Mughals. An attack from either of them was imminent. Okay. So, Gondwana will be the correct answer. Next, question number 69. The Akbar of Kashmir, who reconstructed and rehabilitated all the temples and asked Jona Raja to continue further Kolhanas Rastarangini. And to continue further Kolhanas Rastarangini was A. Sikandar, B. Shah Mir Samsuddin, C. Jain al Abedin, and D. Saifuddin. And the correct answer is option C, Jain ul Abedin. The Akbar of Kashmir, who reconstructed and rehabilitated all the temples and asked Jona Raja to continue further Kalhans Rastarangini, was Jain ul Abedin. 70. Hakim Mirza, the younger brother of Akbar, was the viceroy of, options given, A. Kabul, B. Herat, C. Agra, D. Bengal. And option A, Kabul, is the right answer. Shahzada Mirza Muhammad Hakim, sometimes known simply as Mirza Hakim or Hakim Mirza, short Mirza, was the second son of Mughal Emperor Humayun. He ruled Kabul in Afghanistan and often conflicted with his elder brother Emperor Akbar. Mirza Hakim later on mended ways with Emperor Akbar. He is the son of Mashuk Begum. He is known for writing Tazdiri Haram. Okay, Tazdiri Haram is also written by Hakim Mirza. Next, we move to our next question, question number 71. Which of the following forts was not built by Akbar? And the option given, Gwalior Fort, B. Agra Fort, C. Lahore Fort, and D. Allahabad Fort. And the correct answer is option A, Gwalior Fort. And all the remaining fort like Agra, Lahore and Allahabad Fort was built by Akbar. But Gwalior Fort was built by Raja Man Singh Tomar in 8th century. It consists of one defensive structure and two main palaces, Gujrat Mahal and Man Mandir. Okay, so Gwalior Fort was not built by Akbar. 72. A renowned joint scholar who was greatly honored by Akbar was, options given, A. Hemchandra, B. Hari Vijay, C. Bastupala, and D. Bhadrabahu. And the correct answer will be B, option B, Hari Vijay. Akbar invited Bhatrak Hari Vijay Shuri, the main exponent of Jain Satambara sect. Okay, so Hari Vijay will be the correct answer. Next, we move to our next question. Question number 73. Who of the following was the biographer of Akbar? Option given, A. Abul Fazl, B. Faizi, C. Abdul Nabi Khan, and D. Birbal. And the correct answer will be A. Abul Fazl, the court poet of Akbar. Aini Akbari, the Constitution of Akbar, is the third volume of Akbar Nama, the book of Akbar, was written by Abul Fazl. He was the court poet of Mughal Emperor Akbar. Okay, so biographer of Akbar is Abul Fazl. A is the correct answer. Question number 74. Which Rajput dynasty had not surrendered to Akbar? Options given, A. Pratihar, B. Shishodia, C. Rathore, and D. Parmar. And the correct answer will be option B, Sisodiya. Sisodiya Rajput dynasty had never surrendered to Akbar. Okay, so B, option B will be the correct answer. Sisodiya dynasty that ruled Mewar did not surrender to Emperor Akbar until and unless Jahangir defeated Rana Pratap's son, who was a weak ruler. Okay. Next, we move to our next question, question number 75. The greatest historian of the reign of Akbar, who wrote Akbarnama and Aini Akbari, was A. Nizamuddin Ahmed, B. Abdul Qadir Badauni, C. Abul Fazl, and D. Abbas Khan Arwani. As we discussed earlier, that the correct answer, make your answer in comment box. And the correct answer will be C. Abul Fazl, who wrote Akbarnama and Aini Akbari and also the court poet of Akbar. Okay, so option C will be the correct answer. Akbarnama, which translates to Book of Akbar, is the official chronicle of reign of Akbar, the third Mughal emperor. The third Mughal emperor, commissioned by Akbar himself by his court historian and biographer, Abul Fazl. Abul Fazl was one of the 9 jewels in Akbar's court. He had also written Aini Akbari. Okay. Next, we move to our next question. Question number 76. Akbar held his religious discussion in option A, Jodhabai's palace, option B, Panch Mahal, option C, Ibadat Khana, and option D, Buland Darwaza. Akbar held his religious discussion in, the correct answer will be option C, Ibadat Khana. Akbar built this Ibadat Khana for religious discussions only. Ibadat Khana was a meeting house built in 1575 AD by Mughal Emperor Akbar at Fatehpur Sikri to gather spiritual leaders of different religious ground so as to conduct a discussion on the teachings of the respective religious leaders. Next, we move to our next question, question number 77. Who was the master of imperial mint at Delhi during the reign of Akbar? Options given: A. Khaja Abbas Samit, Khaja Abdus Samad, B. Mansoor, C. Mir Said Ali, and D. Jahangir. And the correct answer will be option A. Khaja Abdus Samad was the master of imperial mint at Delhi during the reign of Akbar. Okay. So Khaja Abdus Samad will be the correct answer, option A. Next, we move to our next question, question number 78. The architectural raw material generally used in Akbar's period was A. Marble, B. brick, C. limestone, and D. redstone. The correct answer will be option D, redstone. The architectural raw material generally used in Akbar's period was redstone. Okay, option D will be the correct answer. Next, we move to our next question, question number 79. Who was the trusted general of Mughal Emperor Akbar? Option given: Raja Todormal, B. Man Singh Fast, C. Birbal, and D. Tanshen. And the correct answer will be option B, Boiram Khan. Boiram Khan will be the correct answer. The regent of Akbar in his early days is the Boiram Khan. Okay. Next, we move to our next question, question number 94. Which of the following writer has called Akbar Dini Ilahi as a monument of his folly, not of wisdom? Option B. Option given: A. Badauni, B. Vincent Smith, C. Baran Burney, and D. W. Haig. And the correct answer will be Vincent Arthur Smith was a British Indologist and art historian who stated that Akbar's Dini Ilahi, who stated, was a monument of his folly and not of wisdom. Okay, so option B will be the correct answer. 95. Question number 95. What was the age of Akbar at the time of his coronation at Kalanour? Option given: A 13, B 15, C 18, and D 20. And the age of Akbar was option A 13. Ascended his throne at the age of 13. Akbar ascended the throne at the age of 13 in the year 1556 AD. Okay, so option A will be the correct answer. Now, question number 96. Two women who, while conducting the affairs of their states, faced Akbar's war of conquest were Rani Durgavati and Chand Bibi of Sultana, respectively of A. Jaisalmer and Khandesh, B. Malwa and Gujarat, C. Gondwana and Ahmednagar, and D. Ranthambore and Khandesh. And the answer will be option C. As we know, Rani Durgavati from Gondwana and Chand Bibi was from Ahmednagar. Okay, so option C will be the correct answer. Now, 97. Akbar's concept of sul-i-kul or kul means A. friendship and goodwill to all, B. common brotherhood, C. fraternity and friendship, D. harmony and peace to all. Here, option D, harmony and peace to all, will be the correct answer. Next, 98. Question number 98. Which of the following buildings at Fatehpur Sikri is known as Ibadat Khana, where Akbar used to hold religious discussion? A. Diwani Am, B. Diwani Khash, C. Panch Mahal, D. Jami Masjid. And the correct answer will be B. Diwani Khash. Diwani Khash will be the correct answer. Diwani Khash, or Hall of Private Audience in the Red Fort of Delhi, built in 1571, was the palace where the Mughal Emperor Akbar received received courtiers and state guests. It was also known as Shaho Mahal. Okay, now we move to our next question. Question number 99. Hemu was captured and brought before Akbar by A. Bairam Khan, B. Selim, C. Shah Kulihan Mehran, and D. Farid. Here, option C, Shah Kulihan Mehran is the correct answer. Hemu was captured and brought before Akbar by Shah Kulihan Mehran. Okay, next we move to our next question and the last question of today, question number 100. Baj Bahadur was a dash in the court of Akbar. Options given: A. Musician, B. Painter, C. Architect, and D. Soldier. And the correct answer is option A, musician. Baj Bahadur was a musician in the court of Akbar. A musician. He's a famous musician of Akbar's time. The ruler of Malwa with 2000 mansabdar by Akbar. Okay. And Abul Fazl said about him, he was the best person of his time in music and Hindi songs. Abul Fazl was the court poet of Akbar. So, here we ended our today's session, and today we discuss our 100 important MCQ about Mughal Empire in India. And in our next session, we will discuss many more MCQs for Mughal Empire. Okay. Thank you for watching this session and video. Thank you.